Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Gaming Quitte, the most delicious Quitte of them all, and today we're taking a look at Dragonyule Ilia's kit. At first glance, I felt a bit underwhelmed, but thankfully I had an entire boring workday to think more about her, and I feel like I will really love her playstyle. She's going to be summonable on a prize showcase, so every summon also gives you the chance of some nice bonus materials. Speaking of nice things, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so because that is a nice thing to do and so much fun. Dragonyule Ilia is our first close-range fire mana caster, which basically means the focus for her will lie in her auto attacks. She seems to play kinda similar to her original version, at least when it comes to some parts of her kit. Let's take a look at her first ability before we go over her skills. As with her original light version, whenever she dodges, Ilia carries out an additional attack. It was like a shotgun blast way back already, so I would figure it's going to be similar or the same with her Dragonyule ult. This will help increase the combo counter quickly. Her first ability also grants her an alchemy gauge. This gauge fills with standard attacks and dodge attacks. Every time one charge of the gauge is filled, she is granted an alchemic cartridge. Now here's where things get interesting. Since this seems to be more like a passive buff and not like with her original light version, an active buff activated by a skill, this could mean that her cartridges this time will be saved from the Curse of Nihility effect. This is pure speculation on my part at the point of recording, so I will update it in the comments below if I'm wrong. Her first skill, Full Throttle Right, is her only attacking skill. When you use it, it consumes the entire alchemy gauge and all cartridges to deal damage based on how many cartridges were used. You will always deal 990% base damage with the skill. If there is one cartridge or less, so basically always, Ilia deals an additional hit of 700% damage. So if you have no cartridges, this skill deals 1690% damage. If you have 2 cartridges, the additional hit deals 1200% damage. With 3 of them, the additional hit is at 1900%, so the skill has a potential of 2890% damage with 3 cartridges. That's honestly not bad. Ilia's second skill, Dragonyule Boost, completely fills the alchemy gauge and grants the entire team a team defense amp with a max team amp level of 3. That is pretty nice because more defense is always welcomed to ensure survival. Ilia has the standard mana caster core ability, which helps decreasing the mode gauge faster. Her chain core ability gives a 10% wind rest when combo count is 10 or higher. Ilia is a stun resistant unit. Her third ability gives her the Stallfall Spirit effect for 15 seconds when an alchemic cartridge is used. This can stack up to 3 times and grants a strength buff and crit rate increase by 15% each for every stack. So a total of 45% strength buff and critical rate increase can be reached with this buff that's hopefully safe from the Curse of Nihility. We're so used to having units have extreme complex kits nowadays that Ilia seems underwhelming at first, but honestly she seems to have a pretty straightforward playstyle and I welcome that. She doesn't have any afflictions, she doesn't reduce enemy stats, but she seems to be all about just blasting the enemy full of damage. If you slap Mars on her, you could very quickly get at least 2 team defense amps on the team if you time things correctly. I thought about what shared skills might be helpful on her, and couldn't stop thinking about bringing Summer Alex's shared skill to help others inflict Scourge Rend, but I'm sure there are way better options on her. Since Ilia is going to be pretty crit focused, slapping Halloween Mim on the backline might be a good idea, and a Galalaxy too, since this powers up Ilia's standard attacks. Overall, I think she's a pretty good and straightforward character and not too complex, which is a nice refreshing change for once. I will, by the way, absolutely summon on the banner, so prepare to see me suffer. I have considered sparking her if needed, since she is one of my favorite characters in the game, and I'm kinda obligated to do so, since she does look a lot like my girlfriend.
Well, she kinda does look a bit like me, yes.
Anyway, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like and tell me in the comments below what you think about Dragonyule Ilia. If you want to discuss her further or just hang out with cool people, join our Discord, the link is down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.